Okay. And I'd like to welcome everyone and thanks for joining us for today's Thursdays at 3 with SCC. Each week we talk about different programs and student services that we offer, along with a time for answering any questions you may have. Following at 3:30, we'll do our new student orientation for those who've applied and they're ready to take the next steps for enrollment. Be sure to register for our giveaways. We will be giving t-shirts away. Crystal Smith has posted a link in the chat box. If you'll just click that link, enter your information and your t-shirt size, and we will send you out a t-shirt. And each week that we do this Thursdays at 3, we open up with a different staff member of SCC. So here is this week's staff member.
Hey guys, it's Amanda Humble. I'm your scholarship coordinator at Somerset Community College.
Hi, my name is Marcia Phelps and I work in Student Affairs at SCC. I'm excited that you're here to learn about some of the great programs that we have to offer. During today's open house, you'll hear from our scholarship coordinator, which was Amanda Humble, about any upcoming scholarship opportunities and deadlines. And you'll also learn about our construction and carpentry program. We're excited to share this information with you, and we hope that you'll want to join our SCC family. No matter what path you take, we want you to know that we are committed to your success.
Thank you, Marcia. And each slide that is shown on the screen will have the contact information posted so that you can take a picture or a screenshot for later if you need it. And this open house is also being recorded so that you can go in and watch it later from our website. And I'd like to first welcome Amanda Humble, our scholarship coordinator. She's going to answer some questions about scholarships and deadlines coming up. Welcome, Amanda.
Hey guys.
Okay, I'm just going to ask a few questions and Amanda's going to give us her answers, and hopefully this will give you some information about our scholarships. So it's my understanding that SCC has just one application for all of our in-house scholarships. Can you tell us a little bit about that application and then where they can find it?
That's correct, Melissa. So we have one application, and by putting in this one application, you're applying for multiple scholarships. We have a committee that reviews the scholarships and the restrictions, and they look at each applicant and they determine who's the best candidate for each scholarship. It's all done anonymously, so we look at what's on paper, how you've answered your question. So be sure and answer each box that applies to you when you go to fill that application out. And to get to the application, you'll go to our main website. You'll go to affording colleges, go to scholarships. And then if you'll scroll to the bottom of the screen, sometimes it's a little harder to find, but you'll click the link that says apply for SCC scholarship opportunities.
Okay, great. And just by curiosity, is there an essay or anything, or is it just basic general information?
A lot of it is basic general information, but we do have two open-ended questions. We usually ask for about 100 words or less. And we want all the applicants to fill that out, use full sentences, use punctuation, things like that. Because a lot of times the committee members, they get down to one or two and they go to those questions and see how they're answered and what their goals are and what their future looks like and how SCC is going to help them. And they end up splitting hairs there sometimes, but answering that fully and using complete sentences will go a long way for applicants.
Okay, great. And I do know that there's a deadline coming up for our fall scholarships, and tell us when that deadline is.
Yes, ma'am. It's July 1st, so that is really soon. Be sure and submit your application online by then. And then we do have some required information that we ask in addition to that application, and you want to make sure that's all submitted by July 1st.
Okay, so all that has to be submitted to the scholarship office by July 1st.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so we just talked about this a little bit, but once they complete the application online, then what is the next step that they do to be considered for scholarships?
The next step would be to make sure that the scholarship office, which would be my office, that I have your high school transcript. Now, you will find that some other offices ask for the transcript, but I need it for the scholarship application itself. And I enter that information into an Excel sheet for the committee to review as well. And then also, if students will fill out their FAFSA and make sure it's complete, we can put them in for more scholarships. So some of our scholarships are for financial need, and we're going to use that information from the FAFSA to determine that best candidate that way. So if you want to be considered for more scholarships, then make sure your FAFSA is complete.
Okay, and for that transcript, they can email that transcript to you?
Yes, if they'll email it to me to the scholarship email account here that's listed on the PowerPoint.
Yep, it's on the screen. Okay, great. When and how do they become notified if they receive a scholarship?
Okay, so once the committee meets, I bring back all the information that I've been given, and I will email students to the email accounts that they have listed on their application. So make sure you list valid email accounts on that application. That way I can notify you if you got a scholarship or not.
Absolutely. And we always tell students, if you've just graduated from high school and you're still using that school account, that you want to set up a different account, because that school account will go away. If it hasn't already, it will shortly in July. So like she said, use a good email that we can get a hold of you with,
Yes.
Especially if you get a scholarship, you don't want to miss that opportunity.
That's a good tip. Yes.
Yeah, especially, and keep checking your email too. That's
Yes.
a good one. Okay, and while we have you on here, I know this is a separate scholarship opportunity, but I wanted you to tell us a little bit about the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship and then how they can apply for that as well.
Okay, just like you said, Melissa, it works a little bit differently. It's a scholarship program, and you're either eligible or you're not. So a committee doesn't really review it and pick just one. It's a first come, first serve, and it's a scholarship program that's been put in place to help Kentuckians earn an industry recognized certificate, diploma, or an Associate of Applied Science degree. So if you're seeking specific programs that are in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, transportation, business, IT, or construction, then check with me and see if that program is eligible for that scholarship. Also, one of the requirements for the Work Ready Scholarship is completing the FAFSA. So if you've already got that done, that's one step you've already taken care of. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. There's really not a deadline. Kia usually contacts me and says, hey, we're not taking any more applications, because like I said, it's first come, first serve. And that's usually in the spring. But obviously, the sooner you get the application in, the better.
Okay.
And you go to, I'm sorry, I didn't really answer your question. You go to kia.com. And you'll set up a username and password just like you would to view your Keys money. And you would go to scholarships, and then you would apply for scholarships, and you would select the Work Ready Scholarship. And then it doesn't take 5 minutes to fill out the application. It's really quick.
Okay, great. So if you already have a Kia account, you can log in and go to scholarships and fill out the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship.
Yeah, you'll go to My Kia portal, and
Okay.
then you'll look to the left-hand side, and it'll say apply for scholarships, and then there'll be a drop-down box, and you'll select Work Ready Scholarship, and that application will pop right up. But if you need any help or guidance, just reach out, and I'll get you there.
Okay, and even let's just say a student is getting a little bit of financial aid, but it's not enough to cover all of their tuition, and they're going into one of those 5 sectors, they could still get part of the scholarship, correct?
That is correct. So the Work Ready Scholarship, it's a last dollar scholarship, so it's only going to pay for tuition that's not paid for. So if they get a partial Pell amount, that Pell is going to apply first. Their Keys money will apply first. If they get other scholarships, that's going to apply first. And then Work Ready is going to say, okay, I will pay for whatever's left. If you don't get any financial aid, then it's going to pay for all of your tuition as long as you meet the requirements.
Okay, awesome, excellent. That's a great scholarship. We really recommend students to check that out. There is also a website for Work Ready. It's just workreadyky.com.
Yes.
And you can look at all the different programs on there. Just select Somerset Community College, and it will list all the programs that qualify for that Work Ready Kentucky scholarship. Okay, thank you so much, Amanda. Do you have anything else for us for scholarships? Just reminder to get those scholarship applications in.
That's it. July 1st is for SCC scholarship opportunities. Make sure you fill out the application completely. Make sure you look at the requirements. Make sure you do that. Other than that, I think that's it.
Okay, and Amanda's contact information is on the screen. If you have any questions about scholarships, you can contact her. And then if you have general financial aid questions, I've also listed the phone number for financial aid just to contact them as well. Thank you so much, Amanda.
Thank you.
Okay, and next we're actually going to talk to our construction and carpentry program at SCC. And this program is offered at our Laurel campus. And we have the instructor, Eric Sizemore, joining us today. Thank you and welcome, Eric.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm great, thank you. Eric, can you tell us a little bit about the construction technology program, like what the certificates and the diploma that a student can earn are?
Oh, yes. In the construction technology program, we teach students how to build from the ground up. We focus on residential and light commercial construction. And now when I say from the ground up, we literally teach, well, from the ground up, from surveying and foundations. We teach floor and wall framing. Good example of framing will be the bones of a house. It's actually the structure that holds the home. We teach exterior finish. Another example of that would be the shingles on your roof, vinyl siding on the outside, doors and windows. We teach interior finish, tile, hardwood, trim, like crown molding around the ceiling, baseboards, door and window casings. We teach concrete forming, like for basement walls, and we also teach blueprint reading. It's hard to build a house if you don't understand blueprints, so we teach that also. For the construction technology program now, we offer 7 certificates, and I made myself a list because I forget them all, but anyway, we've got a carpenter helper certificate, basic carpenter certificate, a rough carpenter certificate, a construction forms helper, a residential roofer, a residential site layout assistant certificate, and a residential carpenter certificate. And then also you've got the diploma that you can receive, which gives you a certificate that you are a construction carpenter.
Right, and all those certificates underneath, they all build up to that diploma as well.
Correct.
Tails everything. Okay, great. I know this program is very hands-on. Tell us about some of the things that our students are learning and they're building both in and out of our classrooms.
Well, right now in our classroom, my students are they're actually building a house. It's a 400 square feet house. If you'll look at the little slideshow that you have here, that is the walls that they are standing right in the middle. Right in the middle of the house. That's the same thing that any student, once you are employed and you go out into the field, that you're going to be doing. And also in the program, every group of students, we will break down students within three to four to a group, and they all build a tiny home. Just a small home, and they build it from not necessarily the foundation, but they build from the floor all the way to the roof. So that's some of the stuff we're doing in the classroom. Now, right now over the summer break, I have some students that's working in the field. They're working with contractors and so forth. So they're actually, most of them anyway, they're actually doing all the things that they have learned within 2 years of this program.
That's awesome. And I bet they're pretty busy. I know that most people have been doing repairs to their homes while they're at home and having people come in, and, you know, they've needed a roof for a long time. Well, now is a good time to do it. So I bet they're staying really busy. Okay. I know students, prospective students we always talk to, they want to hear about job prospects after they graduate, and talk about some of the different jobs they can do with this training and some of the things that, you know, our graduates have done.
Well, with the construction technology program, this is a high demand field right now. I know the world is in a worldwide pandemic, but construction, you could not tell in construction. It is just wide open. Jobs all over the place. And, you know, I say this a lot. I bet very few people could get in a vehicle and drive 20 miles in any direction and not see something being built. So construction is very high demand. But with the training that they are going to receive in this program, there's a lot of job opportunities that they could go. They could be a house framer. They could be a roofer, a cabinet builder, drywaller. They could primarily focus on interior finish, you know, tile, hardwood, trim, just many different, there's too many to list, to be honest with you, what the direction that they could going through this program. And, you know, also the construction technology program, it's a great gateway to careers such as project management. Project manager, just a good example of a project manager is he is a man or a woman that handles the business side of construction, really the paperwork end. And then even you've got a construction superintendent, which will handle the day-to-day operations on site of a construction project. You know, good gateway to be an engineer, to be a surveyor. It just opens up so many opportunities. And just for instance on how many jobs there are right now, and I'm not going to talk locally. I'm going to talk about the United States. You can pull up any job search website, type in construction, and just look at the vast majority of jobs that are listed out there, from your basic level all the way up to the highest levels in construction. So I mean, there is just numerous possibilities with this training. And contractors, people that are looking for great employees, they want employees that are trained. So this is a perfect occupation. It's in high demand. And, you know, on a side note, I had read an article a few months back. They estimate by the year 2020, it was an article that Lowe's Home Improvement had published, and they estimate by the year 2020 that there is going to be 3 million unfilled positions in the construction industry alone. So that right there will tell you 2028, that's 8 years. That's going to tell you that it's in high demand and it will not be no trouble whatsoever finding a job.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is wonderful. And we have this program. We offer this right at our Laurel campus.
Mm-hmm.
In 2 years, you can have that diploma, go out and get a job and start, you know, making a great wage.
Correct.
Well, that sounds wonderful. Thank you, Eric, for taking your time and talking with us today. If you're interested in the construction program, you can contact Eric. His information is on the screen, or also Chris Hall, the department chair, and either one would be happy to help you and get you started and get you enrolled for fall. We're excited to see what you all build this year for us.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Okay, we are going to just let anybody know that if you have registered for a t-shirt, we will be sending anyone who's on here that has registered, we'll be sending you a t-shirt. So congratulations. We're not going to do a drawing today. We've just decided that we're going to send you a t-shirt just for listening to us today and joining us. But now if you've decided, you know, that you like what we have to offer and you want to become an SCC student, your next step is to complete the online application, which is on our website, which is on the screen for you. From our homepage, about right in the middle, you'll see this box and you'll click Start Your Application. You'll need your social security number, an email address so we can contact you, and the name of your high school and any colleges you have attended. And that includes dual credit classes as well. And if you're not sure about applying just yet, but you want us to send you some more information, maybe about a specific program, you can click Request Information, and that will get you on our email list, and we will send out something in the mail as well for whichever program you are interested in. And we are at the point now that we will take any questions. If anyone has any questions, you can unmute your microphone or you can chat in the chat box. or if you would rather call or email, our number is on the screen, and the recruiting email is on the screen as well. We're happy to help you if you have any questions, if you need any assistance in filling out applications or getting transcripts, or anything like that, making schedule to see your advisor, any questions or just questions about our programs. And we really look forward to hopefully welcoming you to our SCC family. Thanks for joining us. In just a couple minutes at 3:30, we're going to do our virtual orientation. This is really for students who've already applied and they've been accepted, and then they want to know their next step to enrollment. And we're still enrolling right now for fall. Fall classes begin on August 17th, so you do have time to get enrolled, and we are standing by and waiting to help you do that. So if anyone has any questions, let us know. We'll kind of check that chat box over here. If anybody is on the call, and I see that Elaine Wilson has put her information on the chat box. Hi, Elaine. Thank you so much. She is our Director of Equity, Inclusion, and Diversity. And
thank you.
You're welcome. And I know that Elaine right now wants all of our prospective students to know that we welcome everyone here at Somerset Community College from all different backgrounds. So please feel free to fill out an application and become part of our family. And let's see. I don't see any questions yet. And like I said, this meeting is recorded, so we will post these to the website. And if you know anyone who's maybe interested in the construction technology program, or anyone who wants to fill out scholarships or has scholarship questions, you can always go to our website and watch these virtual open houses that we've done now today or in the past. So one good thing about recording them and doing them virtually is that you can go back and look at them later. And we've got just a couple of minutes before we start our orientation for the day. Does anybody have any questions or want to chat about anything? It's like Candy's getting ready for our orientation. If you know any students that need to complete orientation, we are doing it two ways right now. We have a video posted to our website for online orientation. And then every Thursday at 3:30, we are doing this virtual orientation that just gives them their next steps to becoming enrolled with SCC. We just go through some videos showing you how to get transcripts, about test scores, advising, making your advising appointment. We have actually opened up campus for limited student services. So if you do want to come on campus and speak to somebody in person, you can do that now. You do have to sign in and wear a mask and things like that, but we are open for limited services. So it's not all virtual anymore completely, but we're doing both still. Okay, we just got a couple more minutes and then we'll start our orientation. We are definitely excited that we can be doing these Thursdays at 3, and we will continue doing them through July up until August. So when we come back, and then who knows, maybe we'll continue after that, or maybe it'll look a little bit different. But we're excited that we can at least talk with you, and you all can put some faces to some names and maybe have somebody to reach out to if you're not really sure where to go from here. And we actually have Our other recruiters are on this, the Teams meeting. We have Candy Baker and Crystal Smith. Those are our other recruiters. Even though they're not on the forefront of the meeting, they are definitely in the background helping out. So we appreciate them for sure. We have, we've actually started doing tours on campus again, so we're excited about that. They are very limited, and of course we're practicing all kinds of social distancing and wearing masks and things like that. So, but if you are interested in coming to campus to schedule a tour, we can do that. And hopefully you'll be able to schedule those yourself pretty soon from our website. So, but if you do want to do a tour, you can always call us or send us an email right now. And I appreciate everybody else being on the Teams meeting today. We've got some of our admissions staff and some other staff just kind of waiting to see if anyone has any questions or we can answer anything for you or finding out some information. I know every time I talk to somebody about their program or about their student service, I learn something new all the time. So it's good even for our faculty and staff to get on here and listen to things that we're doing in different departments and our different programs that we offer. Okay, Candy, if you want to go ahead and start the orientation, it's pretty close to 3:30. So we'll actually going to welcome everyone to our Thursdays at 3 with SCC orientation. And this is for students, like I said, who've already applied, they've been accepted, and we'll be going through various processes in the next 30 minutes or so to help them on their way to enrollment. If you've just joined us, be sure to register in the chat box for a free t-shirt giveaway. The link is posted there. If you're still joining us, you do not have to register again. You're already in the drawing. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play a welcome message from our president, Dr. Carrie Castle.
Hi, I'm Dr. Carrie Castle, president of SCC, and welcome to Somerset Community College for your orientation session. Over the past several months and weeks, we have all been dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic and figuring out what will be the best way for us to move forward with our lives. There's no doubt you and I will be dealing with things in a different way as our futures begin to unfold. But now, at this point, you are committed to joining us and being a part of SCC. Congratulations. Giving you the chance to make your life better, better for you, better for your significant other, better for your family. That's the reason SCC is here, to help you with that training and education and help you rise to the next level. Now, it will take work and effort. You will need to be committed to do your best, but we will be right there with you. The faculty and staff at SCC are doing this work because they enjoy seeing students succeed through those aha moments as well as those oh no moments. We're here with you up to the time you cross the stage to receive your degree, your diploma, or your certificate. And I will personally look forward to seeing you there. This orientation will help you get situated into a college environment where you are in charge of your success or failure, but you will have all the help you need to be successful. So please make the most of this event. Ask questions, get to know people. We're all here for you. Good luck, and I'll see you around the campus.
Okay, thanks. Again, click the link on the chat box if you'd like to receive a free t-shirt. We will send that in the mail directly to you. Just fill out your name and information and your t-shirt size. We'll get that in the mail to you. Now we're going to go over some admissions requirements. You will need to, for admissions, you'll need to complete an application on our website. Once you've done that, you can order your high school transcripts. You will need an official copy of the high school transcripts, which you can order through parchment.com, or if you earned your GED, you can get through GED.com. And we'll also need college transcripts. So if you've been to any other college, even if it was dual credit in high school, you'll need to order those through studentclearinghouse.org. And if you need assistance with any of these processes, you can call us, you can email us, and we can send you a step-by-step video on how to do these things.
Hi, it's Megan Hacker from Somerset Community College, and I'm going to show you a copy of our acceptance letter. The purpose of our acceptance letter is to congratulate you and also to welcome you into our college once you're accepted. And there's some really great information on here that I really want to point out. The first is the contact center's contact information. There's an email address here and a phone number here. Be sure that you write those down or keep them close by, because if you run into any problems, if you need any assistance or have any questions, this is a great place to reach out to. If they don't have the answer to your question, they'll be able to find someone who does. Second of all is the student ID number. Your student ID number will be what we use to identify you. Think of it kind of like a social security number, but just for our college. So anytime you have questions about your account, we'll normally want to verify your identity by asking for that number. So be sure that you write it down or keep it in your phone or whatever you need to do to keep it close by.
Hi, it's Tashiana Began from the Assessment Center, and I'm going to show you what you need to know about placement testing. First, start on SCC's homepage. Then you're going to click Admissions, and then you're just going to scroll down and choose Placement Testing and Assessment. And from here, on the left-hand side, you're just going to choose Assessments, and then you're going to scroll down to EdReady. EdReady is a free diagnostic that can be taken at SCC for placement. Those with previous test scores, such as ACT scores, may not need to take EdReady. So right here, it just tells you how you can set up an account and pre-register for EdReady. And then after you've pre-registered, you can call and set up an appointment. If you're applying for a selective admissions program at Somerset Community College, you may need to take the ACT National or the ACT Residual. The ACT National can be used for any college throughout the U.S. And this just shows you how to register to take it. The ACT Residual, the scores can only be used for Somerset Community College, and this just tells you everything you need to know about the residual. Thank you for choosing SCC, and we hope to see you soon.
I'm going to show you guys how to set up your user account for the very first time. You're going to start at the website somerset.kctcs.edu, and you're going to select Current Students. Once you get there, scroll down and choose User Account Center, and then set up your user profile. It's going to ask for some information, and that's including your birth month, your birthday, and then it's going to ask for a student ID number. We've already talked about this, but this is the number that starts with 2 zeros, and it can be found on your acceptance letter or email. Once you input that information, it's going to want to verify your identity. I already have a user account, so I can't set up a new one. So I'm going to use this PowerPoint to show you some of the screens that you'll find once you continue with this process. So the first thing it's going to do is verify your identity, and it's going to ask you if you would prefer a text message or an email. So input that information, and then it's going to have you select some security questions. You'll have 3 different questions, and you can click down on this drop-down box, and it'll give you some different questions you can choose. Just make sure you choose questions and answers that you'll remember a month down the road, 2 months, or even 3 months. After you submit that, it's going to give you your username. Your username is going to be your first initial of your first name, your last name, and 4 different numbers. So if your name was John Smith, your username would be J Smith, and then 4 numbers such as 0000. This will also be your email. So once again, if that was your username, your email would be jsmith0000@kctcs.edu. Once you set up a user account, you'll then have access to MyPath. And MyPath is what you're going to go to access your student self-service to-do list. You can change your major, and then that's also where you're going to go for Blackboard, which is where you're going to go to complete homework assignments. So I'm going to show you guys how to log into MyPath, how to access that self-service to-do list, and also how to change your major. I'm already on the Somerset website, and that's somerset.kctcs.edu. And the first thing I'm going to select is current students. Once you get to that page, just scroll down, and then you're just going to choose MyPath. It's going to bring you into a login screen, and this is going to be where you enter in that username and password that you just created. So I'm going to enter in my email here, and yours will be your username followed by @kctcs.edu, and then I'm just going to enter in my password and click sign in. It'll give you an option to stay signed in, and this is a great tool if this is your personal computer, but don't ever choose this if you're on a public one. All right, so then it's going to bring you to MyPath, and it's going to say hi, then your name, and then you'll have some options down here. Yours will look different than this because I'm an employee of Somerset Community College, so I'm going to have some different tabs than what you do. But what's important is here's your Blackboard, here's your email, and then also where mine says Campus Solutions, yours will say Student Self-Service. So click on Student Self-Service, and then it'll bring up some different tiles. So you'll have your Student Center, Tasks, Profile, Messages, and then Academic Records down here. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to access your Student Self-Service to-do list. You would click on Student Center, and so it'll just bring you to a page that looks like this. I have the information blurred out because this is actually real information, and I don't want to share that with everyone. Your student ID will be up here. And then down here, you'll be able to look at your to-do list. You'll be able to see if you have any holds. And then you can also make sure that your information is correct down here. So that's going to be what's on your student self-service to-do list. You can always click for more details or click on the items if they're showing up. Now I'm going to show you how to change your major. So I'm starting back at the original MyPath screen, and you're going to go to Student Self-Service again. Just like before, it's going to bring up those tiles. Where you're going to go is Academic Records. So click on that, and then you'll notice some tabs over here on the left. The one that you're going to want to choose is going to be Change My Major. On this page, it's going to show you your current academic plan, and then also when the change will become effective if you're going to change your major. So right here is where you're going to click on this magnifying glass, and then it's going to bring up some different programs. And you'll be able to choose one, and then the sub-plan if there is one, and then you'll be able to submit. This is going to say, please confirm that you understand that a diploma or certificate seeking student, you may not be eligible for financial aid. That depends on if you choose something that says diploma or a certificate rather than an actual degree like an Associate of Arts or Associate in Science. So if you chose something like that, you're going to have to change that to yes, and then you'll hit continue. And that's how you change your major.
Hi, this is Angela in the Advising Center. It's easy to set up an advising appointment. Just give us a call at one of the location numbers on the screen or email us at scc_care@kctcs.edu. Don't forget, we also have advisors standing by and available at the Casey, Clinton, Russell, and McRae centers. We look forward to seeing you.
Hello, Pathfinders. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Amanda, and I'm the Scholarship Coordinator here at Somerset Community College. I just wanted to share a few tips and reminders with you as you all are enrolling into classes. If you plan on taking summer 2020 classes, be sure and fill out your 2019-2020 FAFSA in addition to the 2020-2021 FAFSA. While filling out your FAFSA form, you'll want to keep in mind that you'll need access to your family's tax information. If you're a dependent student, you will need your parents' tax information. Also, FAFSA will ask you for a school code, and Somerset Community College is 001997. And then, as always, check your emails and student self-service often. As we need additional items, we will email you and set up to-do items in your self-service. In addition to the FAFSA form, don't forget to fill out scholarship applications. SCC offers a variety of scholarships thanks to many generous organizations and individuals. For more information about these opportunities, visit our website at somerset.kctcs.edu. Also, Kia offers the Work Ready Scholarship Program. For more information regarding this scholarship, visit workreadykentucky.com. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at 606-679-8501.
I will now show you how to view your account balance and financial aid awards. In My Path, choose Student Self-Service, then click Account Balance. You will see the account balance screen with your current charges for the term and pending financial aid. If your financial aid file is complete with SCC, you will see the amount of aid you're anticipated to receive. Please note this is typically the aid based on full-time status, so if you're registered less than full-time, this amount could be adjusted. If your pending financial aid is more than your current charges, you do not need to make a payment, and the difference will be how much you have to purchase your books and supplies at the bookstore. Any amount not spent will be refunded back to you. In this student's account, they have $2,323 in pending financial aid, and their account balance is $1,879, leaving $444 for a bookstore voucher. This student goes to the bookstore, gets everything they need for $200. The remaining amount of $244 will be refunded to the student. This happens typically 2 months after classes begin.
Original courses vary in design based on the instructor and the institution, but some common elements exist. Let's take a look. The course menu is the panel on the left side that contains the links to all top-level course areas. Instructors can also provide links to the tools page, individual tools, websites, course items, and module pages. Instructors control the content and tools available on the course menu. By default, your original course includes a home page on the course menu. The default home page is a course module page that contains details about new content and due dates for the course you're in. Your instructor may rename or delete this page and choose which modules appear. The What's New module provides links to course content your instructor has added or changed in the last 7 days. The content types reported in the module include tests and surveys, assignments, blogs, content, discussion posts, and course messages. Information in the What's New module updates the first time you log in for the day. Changes made after you log in don't appear in the module unless you select Refresh in the Actions menu. The To-Do module provides a chronological listing of upcoming due dates. This module is divided into What's Past Due and What's Due. Use this information as the launching point for your daily coursework. In the My Announcements module, you'll see important, time-sensitive information from your instructor. Recent announcements appear as links. Select an announcement or more announcements to view the complete list of course announcements. And finally, select Tools in the course menu to access all the tools your instructor has made available to you. To view your grades, select the My Grades link on the Tools page.
So that was a lot of great information to help you on your way to getting enrolled at SCC with us. And during this time of uncertainty, we want you to know that you've got this and we've got you. Even though our staff and faculty are being somewhat healthy at home, we are still working, and actually campus has opened on a limited basis right now. But if you need anything, please contact us. You can reach us by phone, by email. You can find a lot of information on our website. And if you're a night owl or you maybe have a question over the weekend, you can contact our Go KCTCS student service number, after hours number. And that's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If you've watched this orientation and you want to receive credit for it, click the link posted that will be posted in the chat box. that says orientation form, and you will complete the form and the holds will be removed from your account. Please note this isn't an immediate removal. Admissions will run a report and then remove the holds on those accounts. And then it looks like you're ready to enroll and schedule an appointment with your advisor. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you can join us next week at Thursdays at 3 with SCC.